Hey, everybody, welcome to another exciting discussion. I'm Ramon Ray here talking to a newfound friend of mine, Jean Moncrief, who's the new owner of Small Giants. Jean, welcome. Thanks for being here today and spending a few minutes with me. How are you feeling today? What's going on in your world as we get ready to dive into a few questions? But hello and welcome, Jean.
Hey Raymond, great to spend some time with you and great to get to know you better. I know
Yes.
we've probably crossed paths over the years at Small Giants events, but
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, it's a year in. I took over
Yeah.
Small Giants about a year ago.
That's right.
For those of your audience or folks listening who don't know anything
Mhm.
about Small Giants, we're a group of companies who put being great before kind of growing at all costs. So it's less
Mm.
about these ideas of that you hear constantly about grow, scale, do it at grow or die at all costs. And these are companies who are more intentional about growth. They put a lot of thought into what the business wants, what the business looks like down the
Mm.
line, and the choices they're making about how they're growing and they're building that business. And I'm very honored to be able to take it over. The community was originally founded by Bo Burlingham and Paul Spiegelman,
Shout
and
out
they
to
got
Bo. I just want to pause. Bo
yeah,
Bellingham. If you're ever seeing this, Bo, we're not golfing buddies, Bo, but I know you know me. I know you. Your book, Birthing the Giants. So, Bo, I just want to say your name. Thank you, Bo. Of course, Paul, you, but Bo's in my heart. Go ahead, Sean.
yeah. So Bo's book, Small Giants,
Oh, it was a small. Okay, small
Small
giant.
Giants, yeah. Uh, Businesses that choose to be great rather than
Yes.
big. And yeah, my background is as an entrepreneur. I found Small Giants being an entrepreneur and
Mm.
really struggling with some of those difficult challenges we struggle with, right? Like thinking about everything from how to hire and fire properly
Mm.
to just being more intentional about growing a business. I was chasing revenue at the time and 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. And I guess my whole team was kind of bobbing around in my wake, trying to figure things out. And I was just like, grow, grow, grow. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. I think Richard Branson was the kind of only book that I had at the time because it was like 1999, 2000s. But that's where I came from. And yeah, since then, I've worked with hundreds of businesses and business owners. I've learned a lot along the way, and I wanted to give back. So when Paul asked me if I'd be willing to take over the community and lead it and sort of hand over the torch, jumped at the opportunity, got involved. First year just finished, and it's been a great first year. So I'm feeling excited.
Love
You know,
it.
when I was saying to you earlier, when I close my eyes, I kind of imagine the ripples that these businesses in this community make around the world. Like I walk into a business in Germany and feel a business in Chicago, and it's just quite a
Mhm.
magical thing. So yeah,
I love
that's
it.
that's what we're all about.
So, Jean, how do we do this? The headlines, and I get it, the headlines, everybody wants to see Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, LeBron James, billionaire basketball player. I totally get it. I'm a media guy. That's the headlines. You put Jean on the headline. Who? I get
Yeah.
it. You put Ramon on the headline. But for our community, Jean, we want to we are a small giant. I guess my question, how do we do that? Just repeating what I'm hearing. We want to grow wealth. We want generational wealth. We want to give back to our communities. We want to build profitable businesses. We want to make, not starting there, but money is nothing any of us shy away from.
Yeah.
But we don't want to go crazy. We don't want to burn out. We want to go to our kids' soccer game. We want to be a good husband or wife or spouse, or we want to give back to our church or synagogue, blah, blah, blah. That's important to us. So what's this conundrum? Lean into that a bit more. Maybe share a few things you're seeing, especially why Small Giants was important to you. Unpack that for us a bit. How?
Yeah, I think the first thing is as business owners, so often we resist help. We
Mm.
some of us are really good at getting a business off the ground and then it plateaus and we resist taking help. And I think one of the first things that you can do is find a community that can help you, whether that's going to Vistage, finding a coach, joining a small giants kind of community. You're going to find the one that's right for you. But honestly, believe that there's a mindset shift that we need to make as entrepreneurs if we're really going to be intentional about growing something. And that's just saying I probably don't know it all.
Mm.
And we were talking about Lauren and 21 Hats, and one of the best things I heard on that on his podcast was I think Paul Evans, who
Mm.
makes cabinets, saying I wallowed in ignorance for 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. And to me, the sooner you can, as an entrepreneur, surround yourself with people who are going to get vulnerable and help you, I think that makes a massive difference. And and when you boil it down, that's what Small Giants is about.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah, no, I love that.
community of business owners who come together, get vulnerable, and help each other to grow with more intention. And
Yeah,
then, there's all sorts of other things. But
of course.
I think that, if I could bring it down to one thing, it's this: I need help.
Mm,
I'm not too proud. I'm self-aware enough to say
yeah,
I need that help
I love it. Yeah.
and get vulnerable and let people help you.
Yeah. And you mentioned another name. I want to pause the train and mention the name again. My friend, Lauren Feldman, 21 Hats.
Such a great,
Go
yeah.
see Lauren, 21hats.com. He has his morning report, comes out now 3 days a week. Lauren has amazing events where he brings together amazing people like Jean and so many others. So Lauren Feldman, thank you, brother. I first heard of this connection, not first, but, got wind of it through one of your email newsletters and podcasts. So Lauren Feldman, 21hats.com,
Where I
everybody.
got vulnerable, right? In front of 20
Yes,
odd business owners and said,
it
hey,
was good.
I've just taken this thing over. I think you
Yes.
got to let the ego go. And part of that's fear. Like
Yeah.
you fear, you're scared of kind of opening up to folks that
Yeah.
you might
Yeah.
not be in control.
That's right. That's right.
There we
And,
go. Yeah.
and Jean, a few more questions, but thank you so much. Again, Jean is here, owner of Small Giants Community, smallgiants.org. And Jean mentioned join a community, which maybe it's Vistage, maybe it's this community, maybe it's Lauren Feldman's doing, maybe it's the Committed Mastermind, a mastermind I'm part of, Committed Mastermind,
Yeah.
whatever one it is. John's just saying, join one, everybody. So maybe let's do this. What are some things you've learned? Has my video gone away? Okay, I'm still here. What are some things you've learned, Jean, in the companies you're building, what you've done? Now we've talked about, is it possible? And you said one is ask for help. What are 2 or 3 things, other things you've seen that you've done wrong, that you see consistently, or that we should do right to build sustainable businesses and still be good people that can build our families and community?
Yeah.
What are 2 or 3 other things? One is ask for help. What is else? What else do you recommend?
I think the next number two would be surround yourself with the best people you can find. Like
Mhm.
business is a team sport. And when you're trying to go it alone all the time, there's that African proverb. You can go, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I
That's right.
think if a twist on that, if you want to go far fast, actually find the right team and go with
Ooh,
the right team,
I
right?
like that.
That is so important. So when I think about this, for me, for years, I didn't surround myself with the right team. I didn't think about
Yes.
where is it that this business is going? What's my vision? And then who are the right people to bring in who know how to take me from where I am now to where I want to go? And I think that's really, really critical is this is a team sport. Find a team, surround yourself with a team. I think
Love that.
equally, we talk a lot about A players and how important bringing in A players are, but we sort of look at A players as the kind of people who exceed expectations.
Mm,
We don't often think of them in terms of our company values. And I think if you think of this as a kind of light bulb going into a light socket, the circuitry in the company, the values and the culture and all those sort of things are as important as the light bulb. And if you put it into the wrong socket, it's not going to light up. So you need to make sure that you're very clear on the values that kind of the decisions in your organization are driven by and how you make those decisions. And then when you're looking for that team, for the right people, make sure that when you plug them into your organization, they light up. If they don't, it's that they're saying that we've got like hire slow, fire fast.
mhm.
Letting somebody go isn't bad if it's not a good fit because they're going to light up somewhere else.
That's
And
right.
you need to encourage them to find that place they're going to light up. So I think success comes down to having a great team and surrounding yourself with the right people, making sure that if you're bringing on the wrong A players, then you're making those changes quickly. And I think again, kind of looking just at the small giants overall, purpose, values, and people are
Mm,
probably the most important things. Like if you take a look at what makes a small giant really great is we have we care deeply about our people. And when I say people, I'm talking about vendors, I'm talking about customers, and I'm talking about our employees. We're very clear on our values and how decisions are made to those values. Um, And yeah, I mean, I think that's critical.
Yeah. And
And
last,
purpose, obviously, like something bigger that we
no,
actually
of course, no.
pursue.
It's the simple things
Yeah.
that make it work. I mean, Jim Collins' monograph, I think it's called "Turning the Flywheel."
Flywheel.
It's
Get
made
the
of cartoon pictures inside, man. I mean, that's it.
And Jim Collins is so great that flywheel applies to so many things, whether it's a business or your marketing or whatever. You see so often is people just give up.
That's
And
right.
I think Ramon, you've nailed something here. Like
Mm.
when it comes down to creating a great business, there's a lot of tendency to kind of go off in all sorts of different directions and shiny object syndrome, or hire the wrong people, or start something else, or do something. It's about getting the flywheel turning, right? Like whether it's your marketing or your business or your values, or stick with it, make small adjustments, but focus on getting the flywheel going. I love that. That
Well,
was,
thank you.
yeah, just it's so
Hey, thank
important.
you, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
Jim, yeah.
And talking about books, last thing, Jean, if you have your book nearby, hold it up. Tell us the
Finding
name of it.
freedom, yeah.
Finding Freedom. I'm sure it's similar to what we just said, but unpack that a bit. Finding Freedom. Everybody go on Amazon and check it out. Finding Freedom by Jean. Last name escapes
Moncrief.
me, but thank you.
Yeah,
Talk to us about
so
it.
it fundamentally it comes down to I owned a business, built a business up, chased revenue 5 million, 10 million, 15, 20 million. Got to a point where, for reasons at the time, I wanted to sell and exit the business, and it wasn't worth what I thought. And you know, if you've ever seen Little Shop of Horrors, and cute little plant, you want to grow it. That's what most of us like with a business. And it gets to that stage where it's like, feed me, Seymour, feed me. You think,
Yeah.
no, I can't do this. I think to me, that's like escaping that. You're either going to kill the plant, you got to trim it, whatever you're going to do. So I wrote this book because the stats at the moment talk about uh, folks going to market with their businesses, particularly the baby boomers, silver tsunami, and the 20% of those businesses may be selling, the other 80% closing down. That affects our communities, affects the employees in them. What I wrote in the book was thinking about how to build something that is more valuable, that is ultimately transferable. And I think, we face three big issues. Silver tsunami, is depression kind of being talked about on the horizon,
Mm.
and there's a leadership vacuum. And for the businesses that want to navigate this and build something that is transferable, you need really good leadership. And
Mm.
at the core, that's what we do at Small Giants. We educate folks and help develop leaders.
I love that.
So yeah, that's what the book's all about.
No, Jean, I appreciate it so much. You can see Jean and his community at smallgiants.org. I believe it's smallgiants.org. And John is sporting, I just noticed, 21 Hats podcast.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm supporting Lauren.
Nothing else. Lauren Feldman,
he does
you're
such
there.
great work. You go back to that first question you asked. One of the resources that I absolutely love getting in my mailbox, and I don't read it every day, but it's Lauren's. Okay, it's now every 3 days, right? But it's Lauren's 21 Hats report.
That's right.
Just so much great value. So
it's a cornucopia of eclectic, an oasis of information. Lauren, we're ending the show on you, Lauren. Jean, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Ramon. Love it.